It's your girl Ali from Home Job Success with Ali. All right. Today I'm going to be doing a total different video. All right, based on researches which my husband have been doing, right, on the celery juice. So I'm going to try the celery juice. All right. Basically I tried this yesterday. That was my very first time trying it. It was very horrible. I did not like it any at all. But by doing it, I realized that there are some benefits to it as well. One of the benefits that I realized is that where blood pressure is concerned, it's able to help with that. Females on the menstrual cycle, it's able to help with that. Migraine, persons who suffer from migraine issues, you're able to it's able to help with that as well. Those things I do suffer from them as well, right? I have migraine issues. When it's feminine cycle time, I have issues where that is concerned. Pressure problems, I have that as well. I have low pressure. And what else? Oh, I realized these acne thingy majiggy, they're coming up on my face, and I heard that it's able to help with that as well. So I'm going to be trying it to see what will happen for me. Now, one of the things which I realized persons have been saying is that on their very first day of drinking the celery juice, they start seeing actions happening. All right, yes, I know it's a detox and it purges your system. However, the loose bowel thing, I did not see that on my first day, which is yesterday, right? But what I realized is that in the night, my tummy was going on with a bag of things. It was just making a lot of noise. It was just playing drums, right? All of those things go on rickety rickety boom, 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 boom. That's all that was happening in my tummy. However, this morning when I woke up, I realized that my throat was very dry and I'm very thirsty even now. And based on what I saw, they said that you're to have it in the morning and make sure that you're having it on empty stomach. So that is what I am going to be doing right now. I'm going to do the juice and let you see. I'm going to try to see if I can keep up with this to do it for the 7 days, like what I see some person. Some do it for 7 days, some do it for 10 days, and some even do it for a month. But the persons who I see do it for 7 days, I realize that they're saying that they start to see results. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the procedure of preparing my celery juice on my second day, right? All right, guys, so right now I have my celery. All right, yesterday I basically only took off 5 stalks from the bunch here. All right, because it's just for me alone, right? But as you would realize, here I would need to get these parts off, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off 5 more stalks again, and then I'm just going to wash them, get them cleaned, and then I'm going to chop them. Today I'm not going to be using a juicer, I'm going to be using a blender. All right, so right now I'm going to be taking these off. Just take it down. Hold on, that one. All right, so I take it down. Since you're already here, might as well I just show you 2. All right, so that's 5. All right, so I basically have 1, 2. So I can get this one more juice from this tomorrow. So tomorrow I have to get some more celery so I'm able to continue for the rest of the week throughout this challenge. All right, so now I have my 5. I'm going to now get them washed. Now we have washed the celeries, so we have them here. All right, but I'm going to be taking off the bottom of them here. And also what I got to understand is that the leaves, they do not taste good. and for me, I do not like to try, so I do not need to know if they taste good or not. So from somebody say it don't taste good, I am definitely not going to try it. Okay. All right, so I'm basically just taking off these parts here, as I told you before, getting rid of the leaf. And for the ones which does not have the leaves, I'm taking off the top here, because sometimes, although you're getting them fresh from the supermarket, they still have a little look. And I eat and drink with my eyes, so I have to be careful. And like these little parts here, I don't want those in my juice. Alright, so alright, now that we have these out of the way, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to be chopping them. Alright, so in chunks. I do not have a juicer. If I had a juicer, I could just basically just put the stalks down and run it through the juicer. But because I don't, I have to cut them in chunk size, which will make it easier for it to go through the blender. Alright, so this is basically it now, guys. So now I have all the celery chopped right here, as you can see. This is all of it, all 5. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put it in the blender. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to be, let me just, right, so that is good. Blending time. I'm going to show you something which I realized yesterday. Alright, so when I put it in, this is what I did first yesterday. I just loaded the blender with everything in it, right? Look. See? Hold on. It's basically chopping it, but I'm not getting the juice from it. Alright, so that's what I realized yesterday. And I do not want to put any pressure on my mother machine. So I took out this top part here, right? And I just a little, I gave it 2 just to help. All right, there you go. So you realize the difference now. See, we're getting the juice from it there. All right, had to give it a little push start. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm now going to add the rest of the celery. I just want to show you now what it looks like. All right, see, it's getting there, but because it's me, I need to get it a bit more smoother. And as I said, it's not in a juicer, so I have to make sure it's to my likings. Alright, so now that we have that out of the way, it's time for me to strain. Alright, because I do not have the juicer, so I use the blender. But now I'm not going to be drinking it with all of these trash that is in it, the pulp. I'm not going to be drinking it with that. I just need the juice. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing now is use a strainer. If you have like a sheer fabric, mesh, or gauze, something that can strain through, you can go ahead and use it. But for me, I'm going to use this, the juice. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing now is use a strainer. If you have like a sheer fabric, mesh, or gauze, something that can strain through, you can go ahead and use it. But for me, I'm going to use this. So you would see there the juice, and then of course we have this. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just use a spoon, and I'm just going to press through. That way I'm able to get all the juice from it. Alright, so this is all that came from that. Alright, let me just move the spoon so you're able to see. Right, so this is what came out of the first set. Alright, so I'm going to go back. Alright guys, so I'm basically finished now. So that's it, everything is out of the blender, and this is the amount of juice which I got from my stalks, and this is all the pulp that came from the juice. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour it in another container so you're able to see the exact amount that I got from that. Alright, one other thing which I did not tell you previously, with me, I have pressure problem, right? Yesterday I was totally out of it. Well, not from yesterday, from day before yesterday. I was definitely not feeling well, right? And then I actually, when I checked my pressure, it was 108/80. I'm always having very low pressure, right? And my pressure is like double digits. So I know what my pressure should be like, and I was very much out of it. Then I remembered about the celery, and I heard that it was good for pressure, right? So I did the same juice in here, right? And then I drank it. Remember, my pressure was at 108/80, and I'm always a double digit. So for me, that was very high. All right, so after I had it, about 3 hours after, 3 to 4 hours after I had the celery juice, I was relaxed, and I realized that the dizziness I was feeling and the headache and all of that down feeling that I had based on my pressure being very high, I realized now that it was going away. All right, so I said, okay, since I'm now relaxed and everything, and I'm taking my time to feel a bit better, a bit more like me, chirpy, like how you see me a bit now, right? So I checked the pressure again. At this time, when I checked the pressure, it was 75/80, right? So I knew it was going down, because that is where my pressure usually is. All right, as I said, I always have low pressure, so I know where it is. So when I see it at the 75/80, I was like, okay, this is working. So that's why I said, all right, that was day one. So let me just go ahead and just give the celery juice a try. So that is why I'm doing this video now. All right, so I'm going to see how long I can keep it up for, and what my results are going to be. Remember, I told you I have low pressure, I have very bad migraine, feminine cycle, I have issues with that as well, and also with these bumps which are coming up on my face here and leaving the spots. So those are the 4 things that I'm going to be looking out for. So one of the things, it helped with my pressure yesterday. So that is one thing out of the 4. All right. So I'm going to try to do this for the 7 days and see if it will help with the other 3 things that I have problems with. All right. So let me just pour this out, get rid of the pulp from here, and pour this out in the container so you're able to see how much juice we actually got from those 5 stalks. All right, so I'm going to be using this cup here, where I can actually basically just walk with it. All right, it comes in milliliter measurements and ounces. All right, so I'm going to work with the ounces today. If you're good at maths and you can pencil it out and see how much it is in cups, then you can go ahead and let me know in the comment area. All right, so we basically have 8 ounces. See, 8 ounces, and I'd say 8.5, because when that foam goes down, and see, it's leveled. All right, because 9 ounce would be right here. So I would say I got about 8.5 ounces from the 5 stalks. All right, see, right, so I would say 8.5. So right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be having this celery juice, and then I'll give you an update for the other days. All right, so thank you guys for being here. I forgot to add, guys, it's horrible. It is horrible. Oh, in some of the videos I realized persons say that they use straw to drink it because they don't smell it, and it goes down quickly and it helps for them to drink it faster. For me, it's already horrible, so might as well. It's gonna take a long while. And remember, guys, when you're having this, they said you're to have it on empty stomach. So right now I have not had anything to eat or drink since morning, so I'm basically going empty. And remember, what works for me might not work for you. What worked for others, it might not work for you. Everybody results will be different. Everybody body is set up differently. Guys, I really don't know how long I can drink this thing for, because I'm basically at 4 ounces now, and it's horrible. So for those of you it's the first time to the channel, just go ahead and click the subscription button, and thank you so much for being here. And also you can hit the notification bell as well, so you get notified when new content, new videos are added to the channel. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for sticking around with all of my craziness happening. All right, just remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You want to leave something in the comment area there, feel free to go ahead. I'm very interactive there with you. All right, so thank you guys for being here, and stay safe, and let me know if you try the celery juice. Let me know what your outcome was. All right, peace, take care now.